So I've been scouring the internet to find the best exhaust system for your 1965 to 1966 Mustang, and I think I found it. Check this out. So the model that I got for mufflers, which is probably the most popular from what I saw online, is this model here, the Venom 250's. Just so you know, the material of this is made stainless steel. They're pretty light, I'm not gonna lie. For the Mustang, it has to have a front offset. This is going to the header, and then in the back of the Mustang, it's in the center. The welds look beautiful. They got their logo right here, which looks really rad. Beautiful exhaust. And when you look at it, you can see down it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I had to buy 2 of them, and these are 2.5-inch piping. This is what I was telling you guys that gave it that like high-pitched tune sound on those 2 cars. In the videos, they both talked about that they think this is the main reason that they get that unique sound. And I'm telling you, these Mustangs sound totally different than any Mustang I've heard.
A lot of the sound, I think it's that X pipe. It gives you kind of like this F1 high pitch. An X pipe. Now that's the thing that my car is a little bit different.
All right, so we're on our way to go get exhaust done. I loaded up the Mustang. We rented a U-Haul trailer. It's pretty nice. It's a little hard to get it on here, especially revving the engine at 8 o'clock in the morning. But we got it on. At one point with the posi, felt like I slipped over because I was going on the trailer. I was just going over a hump and it kind of hopped over. I got kind of scared, but we're good. We're ready to roll. Let's go drop off this bad boy. You guys are probably going to be curious how much I paid for my exhaust. I paid $400. That included labor and material. It took about 2 hours, and the guy did all the piping, 2.5 piping. He did the hardware, the gasket, the collector, and the exhaust brackets. We just finished the exhaust. We got the X pipe installed. As you guys can see, beautiful work. Looks super clean. Transmission started leaking. Gotta get that situated. Headers, long tube headers coming down. Hooker headers with the X pipe. Looks great. And then we did the turn downs. 2-inch turn downs. And the hanger right up there. Alright, we're gonna do a cold start test right now. You guys can hear it. Alright, so here's the Mustang at idle, so you guys can hear it, and once we get it around, you'll be able to hear it pretty good. do want to know, Black Widow did not sponsor this video. I actually paid out of pocket for everything. In the comments when I talked to him, I did tell him to send me a banner because I was going to do a review video, and they sent me some goodies. So that's why I have the banner. I just think it looks sick to have in the garage. So if you guys are curious of my engine setup on my 66 Mustang, I'm running a stock 289 heads, 289 block on a rebuild with the KN&N air filter, an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor with the Edelbrock aluminum intake manifold. And then for exhaust, we're running long tube hooker headers to a collector to 2.5-inch piping that meets a Black Widow X pipe that continue on to the Black Widow Venom 250's to a turn down 90. This exhaust setup sounds really great when you get to like the 3,000 to 5,000 range. Sounds amazing. It really opens up and you can really hear that X pipe and the Venom 250's. At cruising range, it's pretty mellow. I wish it was just a little bit louder. If you want something that's quiet and it gets really loud when you get on it, this is the perfect exhaust for you. And the performance that you get from an X pipe is, the pitch is different because you're meeting two cylinders together, and it's a little different than the H pipe. H pipe does help on the lower torque band, and the X pipe is on the higher torque band. And usually the X pipe makes more horsepower, but at the same time, on that same concept, an X pipe or an H pipe can actually lose power depending if like your motor, the way it's built. If you have some bolt-ons, it could help or you could lose it. But honestly, for the sound of it, I don't care. It sounds great and it makes me smile, and that's why I did it. The car does drone. I know people are gonna ask if it drones. It starts to drone like at 1,000 to 1,200. You start hearing droning. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, at cruising and at idle, it's not crazy loud. It gets really loud when you get on it, just so you guys know. And that completes my exhaust system. If you guys have any other questions, please leave comments down below.